everyone, Just Ash here, and I hope you've got your tea at the ready because this is the video that you guys chose. Yes, that's right, the winner of the Viewer's Choice poll was the most anticipated video games of 2018. Now, if I don't put some sort of limit on this video, I could be here for hours talking about this. So I'm going to quickly count down my top 10 most anticipated video games of this year. Firstly, we have Sea of Thieves for the Xbox One and PC. This family-friendly game allows you to become a pirate in first person and take part in all of the joys of pirate life, such as swashbuckling and treasure hunting. There are co-op elements where you can work together to find hidden treasure, or you can be competitive and try and take over the high seas by battling and hopefully sinking other players' ships, just like a good pirate would. Secondly, there's Far Cry 5. Now, I enjoyed Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal, and while 5 isn't set in some exotic island or the ancient past, the premise seems interesting at the very least. I'm definitely interested to see how the story is going to progress. Next up, we have Nintendo Labo for the Switch. Now, I did a video on Labo not too long ago, so I'm not going to say too much here. If you want more in-depth thoughts, go and watch that video. However, I am still really looking forward to Nintendo Labo. The idea of having DIY toy cons really appeals to me for some reason, and I'm interested to see exactly what sort of mini-games there are on the software. Oh boy, there is another Spider-Man game coming out this year. The difference is this one actually looks enjoyable. The trailer has already showed off some brilliant gameplay, plus I'm super excited for an open-world Spider-Man game that isn't constrained by the plot of a comic or film that it's trying to follow, so the creators can really have free reign and do whatever they want. Now, I know this doesn't have a release date any more specific than sometime later this year, but I really hope there's no complications or delays, so it comes out sooner rather than later. Next up is Shenmue III. I have invested a lot, and I mean a lot of time and effort into the Shenmue franchise. And while it wasn't always the most enjoyable experience, it was at the very least a very satisfying one to complete. Now, Shenmue 3 promises to have similar gameplay to the first two entries in the franchise, and once again you're playing as Ryo Hazuki. And god damn it, I hope we find out who killed his dad this time. Spoilers. Moving on, we have God of War, which has dropped the numbering despite being the fourth entry in the series. Kratos is now taking on the Norse pantheon after completely destroying the Greek one, and he's got a son with him too, who is learning to be a warrior just like his dad. Hopefully the fresh setting will bring some new and interesting game mechanics, and I'm personally excited to see what Kratos' character arc is like now that he's a father. What number are we on? 7? I think it's 7. Anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, this game was recently delayed, which really ups the anticipation for me because it means they're spending a little bit longer to get it absolutely perfect. Red Dead 2 has a lot to live up to, especially when you consider that the original game is still so popular and well loved among the community. Now, Arthur Morgan, the player character, is very different to John Marston from the original. However, I'm sure with the numerous hours we're going to spend with him, we'll grow to love him just as much as well. Also, with the plot taking place before the original Red Dead, I'm interested to see if we'll get any Easter eggs or cameos in this game. Now, the number 8 spot goes to Ooblets on the Xbox One and PC. This game doesn't have a definitive release date yet, however, because it's being developed by a core team of 2 people, I can kind of forgive that. Ooblets is basically a lovely little town sim with features reminiscent of Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, and even some elements of Pokemon. In any case, it looks like an absolutely brilliant sim game that is going to take over my life. Okay, so number 9 on this list might end up being completely wrong as it is totally based on rumours. But it is the Spyro original trilogy remaster for the PS4. I got so hyped by these rumours that I couldn't help but put it on this list. I love Spyro, it's one of the games I remember playing the most as a child, and it's the original trilogy that they're remastering as well, so it'll be just like Crash Bandicoot. The rumours say that this game will be officially announced in March and will then be released sometime later this year. And finally, my most anticipated game of 2018 is Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. I adored the first Ni no Kuni, and I cannot wait to lose myself in the beautiful artwork, stunning visuals, and charming story of Ni no Kuni 2. I feel the journey we're going to take with the lead character Evan as he tries to reclaim his throne is going to be absolutely perfect and on a much grander scale than the original Ni no Kuni. And all of this will be in a wonderful Studio Ghibli inspired world, which is the kind of art style I just really love. And that is it for this video. Those were my top 10 most anticipated games for 2018. What games are you guys really looking forward to? Please leave them in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up. And as always, pour yourself a nice cup of tea and join me next Friday at 8 for the next video.